I'm here with Miami head golf coach Zach Cedric. Coach, you guys have a big stretch coming up. I'll start out with just the lineup you're going to be going with.
Well, so obviously we got 2 tournaments back-to-back. I do know our lineup for the upcoming event will be the same lineup we had in our dual match a couple weeks ago. So it'll be Charlie Nikitas, Jack Hersig, Jack Katarincic, Jack Mortel, and Danny Fisher. And for right now, we have one individual. So Jack Ebner is going to play as an individual. Hopefully something happens last minute. Cam will be with us for this whole trip, so hopefully Cam Solomon will get a crack at it too.
Yeah, so you guys start out at Colleton River coming up on Monday. Can you tell me a little bit about the course and just the competition you'll be playing against?
The field will be good. A handful of Big Ten teams, a couple teams from the Southeast. It's probably one of the better fields we've seen at Colleton River, which will be great. The Dye course at Colleton River hosted the U.S. Junior in 2015. 2 very different nines. The front nine kind of, weaves in and out of these southern pines. It's very tree lined. It's a little difficult in that there's some areas that you can't feel the wind, but it's there. So you've really got to go know where north is, especially on the front nine. The back nine kind of opens up and is basically right along this sound that connects to the Atlantic. Definitely a lot more exposed, more open, but you still need to be playing from the fairway. You know what the wind's doing, but it's going to be a little stronger, especially there's a little corner on the back nine, basically 12, 13, 14, 15, where it can get gusting pretty good. So it'll be a great test. We have been, I think this is our 8th year competing at Colleton River, so ton of local knowledge. It's a really cool event. We're actually staying in private housing this year. They offered that up to the team, so we'll be staying basically, I think, just off of 4 fairways. So it'll be a pretty cool experience, and this is a trip we always look forward to, or part of this trip that we always look forward to. So yeah.
Yeah, so you have a couple days there between Colleton and the desert. What do you focus on during that time, if anything?
Well, I mean, really, that Wednesday is just kind of is basically an off day for us. Just rest, recover. We've gotten a lot done in the amount of time between Berkeley Hall and today, and there's a lot more that's going to get done over the next 3 days before we head out on Friday. So if we're trying to get a huge practice session in on Wednesday, it's like cramming for a final. The work is done, so Wednesday will be a good day to rest. Thursday, because the tournament's Saturday, Sunday. Thursday, we'll have a really big day of practice and playing that day, just making sure we're acclimated to the new time zone. So we'll get up early, we'll go to breakfast, we'll have a good practice session in the morning, and then we'll play 18 holes in the afternoon on the golf course that we're going to be competing on. And then Friday will be a slightly lighter day. We've been doing that. We did that the last couple of events of the fall, where we broke up the practice round into a couple 9-hole days. So that Friday will be a little lighter day, where it'll be 9 holes and some practice before and after. So just allow us a little extra time to get rested up for that Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, so for Saturday and Sunday at the Desert Mountain, what can you tell me about that course and the teams there?
Yeah, another excellent field. A lot of Midwestern and kind of East Coast schools. Some of these events that we play in early in the spring, they're the teams, from the Big Ten, from the ACC, but we all just kind of travel south or southwest and find some warmer weather. So, but there is an SEC school in the field. Vanderbilt, I know, is competing along with a handful of really good Big Ten, a couple ACC teams, I believe. So it'll be good competition, obviously. The golf course itself it's a little different in that it does require some local knowledge, and we've been there for a couple years, and we definitely we were licking our wounds after the first year we were down there. But for example, there are holes out there where traditionally in the Midwest, you can't short side yourself. Well, there are some holes out there where it's advantageous to be like in an area around the hole, even if you're 10 feet off the green. It's a flat putt. It's 10 feet of fringe, and then, maybe you have an additional 15 feet to the hole. Whereas if you hit it technically on the strong side of the hole, you might end up with a 40 to 45 foot putt over 2 or 3 ridges. So you've got to really do your homework, and we've done that over the first couple of years. It's a little bit of an adjustment. It's about 5% with the altitude. So we're going to be out in front of that. Guys are going to have their adjusted carries with them when we get down there, so that part should be easy. I really like the golf course. Very fair, but does require a little bit of local knowledge. It should be pretty firm and fast, which we like that kind of golf course. So something we're definitely looking forward to.
Yeah, so over this next week, how important is this week to you guys?
Oh, it's huge. We were just inside yesterday in our indoor room for 3 hours. We always bust up into these inter-squad competitions. So we've got a team of 3 playing against a team of 4 this week, and had a couple different putting games, and then an approach shot game that we use the TrackMan simulator for. And it's a good sign to me when you get in and you can like feel the silence. There were definitely a handful of moments where you could feel the silence yesterday, just because of the pressure of a moment. So as long as we kind of keep that mentality this week, we're going to have done everything we can do. But there's some stuff everyone needs to continue to address individually, but it's really it's me making sure that the environment's right and how we are competing just about every day, and then the guys, really embracing those competitive opportunities, which they are. So we take care of our business this week, we grind it home, and then we go enjoy these 2 trips and see what happens.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.